too.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, Jewelius Erving, you fucks.
You fucks.
What's your name?
Son of a bitch.
What's your name?
D. Dot.
All right, this is November 6th. What's your name?
Altoli.
Hollow Apollo.
Jake.
I'm Evan, or Esauce.
Yeah.
All right, so you were just talking about an event, local event here in Austin, Texas.
Shout out to my guy Zach Golden. He hit me up and was like, "Yo, come through." We had this little event. Went through. It's like Fourth Tap Brewery. I'd never been there before. The brewery is like literally there, and then they have like this bar area. I walk in, I see Lethal Weapon 2 on the television, and then on another television.
Did you immediately know it was Lethal Weapon 2?
Yeah,
just by
man.
just okay.
Who are you talking to?
No, I like that. Okay, just like I know by like one scene. All right,
Lethal Weapon 2, and then like on the other TV, it was like Double Trouble, or like wait, no, it was what's the shit with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dennis Rodman?
Double Team?
Double Team.
Double Team.
Was his hair green in that shit? I forget. Like, what was it?
Double Jeopardy.
And then was he also in was he in Demolition Man, or was it who was the bad guy in Demolition Man that got?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes is in Demolition Man.
But he was like fighting somebody that looked like Dennis Rodman. I swear, he got frozen to death.
No, Dennis Rodman. Wesley Snipes looked like Dennis Rodman in the movie.
Oh,
He had colored hair too.
Oh, that's why. Okay, and so
yeah.
okay. My bad. I was like,
It's confusing.
I went there, and I didn't know what to expect at all. Showed up, they had all these different beers. They had like this chalkboard. You could tell that they just kind of switched out the beers all the time.
Yeah.
I went up to the counter. I was like, "Yo, I'm not a connoisseur. Give me something dark and delicious." And she was like, "Do you like sweet?" I was like, "I don't like sweet." And she was like, "All right, I got you." She gave me a glass. It was dark as fuck. Couldn't see through it for shit.
Uh-oh.
And it was delicious, man. So what I would say is like the staff knows what the fuck they're doing, and they'll work with you, including if you're the layperson like myself.
I like how they take time that way, where it's like, okay, so they're not just gonna give you what they think. They're just like, okay, A, B, or C. Like, okay, C. All right, cool. I'll give you this. Here you go. I had the same kind of thing happen at Buzz Mill. They have these weird ass shots and stuff. Somebody gave me this weird like maple syrup whiskey. It was okay. Yeah. But they had like so many weird things over there. But last night I went to Sahara Lounge here on the East Side. It's one of the East Side bars closest to where Seas the Means is, and they had Africa Night. And it was super dope. The cover was $10, but they had some real cool. There was this band that was doing they Selena cover and then jumped over to these other things, and they had free a buffet that had veggie rice and veggies, and then they had meatballs, but then they also had this incredible bean soup thing that you kind of mix in. So it worked either way you went. But it was just we got two big ass things of it. And the guy that prepared it was saying he gets all this shit from Africa, so sometimes they have to get it in and then get it tested or do something. So he doesn't always get his stuff in, but when he gets it in, they do it up. And man, that shit was seasoned perfectly. Yeah. Perfectly. And for just kind of popping out just to get a quick drink with my girl, it was. I ended up just talking to this dude about the history, how plastics are a lie and all these weird things. Started people around the fire outside about just really so stuff I was just kind of thinking about. And all of a sudden you walk out and I'm like, oh man, there's 5 people here that all just have a very similar belief on certain things. A couple of different beliefs with vaccines and things, but still enough that I'm okay. You know, because sometimes you kind of hang around and just get kind of annoyed alone, but you sort of you meet these people. It's end up being just
you had a cultural exchange.
Yeah, for $10 and some time and stuff, and this is it. So I just say what they're doing there on Saturday nights are fucking dope, and I like that they're adding, and I like it that it's $10. But they add great value to it. So that's a big difference between capitalism. Exploitative capitalism is sort of as much as they can pay for little quality and not paying people. But if you get great value for your money, I think that's great. I think what they did with the food turns it up just several notches. I thought it was great. Just great vibes all around.
Sahara
Even for
Lounge.
being cold. Yeah.
Do they do this weekly?
I think they do it every Saturday.
Dude, let's go to it sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much gonna start trying to go. It's for being this side of town. It's one of one of the few things. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
it's dope.
man. For sure.
There's people like us.
What's something local you did recently, Apollo?
I didn't even actually get to go, but for a good reason, man. It's this spot. I want to say that the place that specifically I'm thinking of is called Cajun Eats. And basically what it is, it's like several black-owned businesses. They have food trucks set out there. The Cajun place, I can say, was like really good. I think it was probably like mid-range on the price, but it's a lot of seafood and stuff. So it's like it's the price is kind of what you would expect for that sort of a thing. Yeah, but it's really dope because I feel like in Austin, there's not as much like gatherings where I see a lot of black people go, which is what I'm used to. That's what I grew up with. So like I know me being there, like it kind of felt like home to an extent. But also it's just like the food's really dope, and the reason I didn't even get to go last time is because we went over there and literally could not park, and we had somewhere to be, so I was like, damn, like we can find further parking, but I kind of didn't know if we would have time. But I think that's dope. It's like, this shit is clearly prospering. So that, and it's not even just Cajun Eats, but it's over there. I
need you to put me on game on that. Sure.
Man, and I'll like we can like look it up and like put like a link or whatever to like their actual spot. Like I can pull it up or whatever. But yeah, it's dope, man. Like I'd highly recommend it, and just make sure try to plan out. Like you might not be able to park. Like there's not a lot of parking, but that's fucking Austin for you. So
that's the thing. Word. What's something dope you did locally, Arthur?
Not much lately. I'll be honest. Just I can't really comment.
Not much?
Yeah, not much, man.
Not much?
Y'all want to pass it on?
If anybody also has any other suggestions that are the local Austin or their area, what's to post at.
Wait, didn't you play a show recently?
That was at Spider House Ballroom. If y'all aren't familiar with Spider House it's called the Ballroom now, but Spider House Ballroom, that's a great spot. They have a great one of the last shows I played there, they had a really good espresso mixed drink, and I'm really big on coffee. So all you coffee drinkers, it's really delicious. Really delicious. And
so like
they got food trucks outside.
A coffee cocktail or
something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but it was espresso mixed with, I can't even remember what the liquor was. Also, I haven't gotten to go yet, but there's this chicken spot called oh man, god damn it. I think it's called it might be called Roscoe's. Let me get the name or something. I can't remember.
Chicken and waffles?
It's a food truck. They got wings, and they also have vegan options too.
Tight.
Oh man, I think it starts with an R.
The Rolling Rooster?
No. I think it's called Roscoe's. I think or Ross.
I love the Rolling Rooster.
Okay, we'll throw it back in when you figure it out. We'll put it in with this video.
Yeah, it's really great though. So yeah, Spider House, check it out.
How about you, Jake? You do anything cool and local?
A little. I went to. I had my first ever oyster a couple days ago at Perlas. Perlas in South Congress. That was an experience.
Do you feel aphrodisiac?
I don't know about
Did you go
that.
fuck something?
You go.
Immediately.
Whenever I eat oysters, I'm just at the table rubbing my nipples the whole time. Like,
you start wearing through. It started wearing through Apollo's shirt over there. It's like he's like a reverse. He's like a reverse marathon runner instead of.
I gotta wear a nipless shirt to go eat oysters.
I wear my marathon nipple guards.
Everything feels amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah, man, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, like, I was a little put off at the beginning because
Jake bit his lip.
Gnarly,
everybody who can't see this.
Yeah, I'm not an oyster guy myself either. Yeah. But I will use like some fried oyster or like stuff with oyster in it can be good. But yeah, like I'm not a fan of like.
So wait,
like it, Jake?
you had never had oysters before?
No, never.
No?
It was a little.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I kind of liked it, but the texture was weird.
Yeah,
it's like snot.
Yeah.
It's like
A
eating a
booger?
It's hit
loogie.
or miss with oysters.
Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah, good shit.
I like oysters, but
Like 'em?
I definitely like understand why people get like on their sexy shit when they eat an oyster because of the amount of like mouth stuff that you have to do.
Yeah, you kind of have to like grab it.
You gotta
cup it,
like
and just,
really get in
just
there.
Kinda get,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
this reminds me of
it's
cunnilingus.
like an organic.
Yeah.
It's like an organic Jello shot. It's just like, you have to
very
get in there
much-
with your finger and your tongue, and
Like
it's,
you gotta get all up on it. It's,
I I do that.
Like whoever you're eating oysters with is like, oh, that's what that mouth do.
Right. Hey, I didn't think about that.
What that mouth? Oh my god.
Yeah, I can see that though. I mean, like, you know, yeah, I can see it. I'll leave it at that. I can see it.
Yeah. Besides that, I haven't done anything too local.
Did you have like you had a show, right?
Oh yeah, that was for
Little house
Halloween.
show?
Yeah, we had a show at our house.
How's
cool.
Halloween?
It was good, man. Yeah, we threw like a big costume contest. We had some live music and like a whole bunch of like Halloween games and stuff. It was a pretty fun.
What type of costume won?
The number one winner was Mrs. Doubtfire, which is a pretty good
Tight.
costume. And then
Nice.
it went to the last air. There was like a group of people who had like the last Airbender group costume. And the third
Yeah.
one was Jesus,
Okay.
who had, like, a really
So
good
wait, were
Jesus.
those three different like the
Lord.
top three on the main one, or was there a group costume award specifically? Or were
Oh
they
no,
just...
that was just like the top three places.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we gave out like bottles of like nice liquor for the prizes.
That's cool.
Damn, it sounds dangerous.
It was fun. I didn't actually do anything like on actual.
Like here we go,
Halloween,
into the
but-
park. Like
How was your Halloween, man? How was trick or treating with your daughter?
yeah. I just watched spooky movies, or not spooky. Man, honestly, like I made the mistake of like there's what was it, Quiet Place type movies? I forget what it was, and I watched a 1922. And the problem with Halloween movie or like watching horror films, it's like some of these are just super hopeless. So like for a while, I was like, I watched a few that I had these crazy dreams where everything's just like bleak as fuck. So I was like, I had to kind of get on some shit that wasn't just like you know, you got to get on some of that Shaun of the Dead or something that's not just like everything's terrible at the end.
We
It's
watched,
just like,
we watched The Descent.
oh yeah,
man.
Wait,
I'd never
what's that?
seen
What's
it.
that roughly
The
about?
You've
Descent
never seen
was-
that? Oh man.
I haven't seen
A
it.
bunch
but
of girls go into a cave on some spelunking shit, and then like
there's a lot of spelunkers
when
in
they're
Austin,
down there, they find a bunch of like golem type niggas that
Yeah.
are eating people.
and they were friendly.
no.
So this is more that. This is more that golem trauma porn.
It's like
Yeah.
mad Smeagol's.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Descent. This is the fucking Smeagol cave.
Yeah.
Hey man, The Descent was really, really, really excellent in its
Yeah, it was.
portrayal of claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
that
Yes.
fucking movie, the first half was like really good to me. Now once the fucking Gollum motherfuckers came out, it was like,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. I mean, it's a good
That's
movie.
usually how that is, though.
But yeah, that claustrophobia shit, it's like I would
Wait,
not
is
watch
it that
that
how
movie
they,
again.
they
willingly.
filmed it that way?
And
Like,
it's
crazy
very
how the
dark.
cinematography
And
will
it's
do that,
very,
where it makes it feel very tunnel.
dark.
Yeah, they
So like
they
sense
did really good.
You sense the idea of like being alone in the dark.
Yeah, in a
After
little
watching
ass
the
tunnel, like your body can barely fucking fit. Like,
yeah.
oh my god, dude, like hell nah, that shit. I will never watch that again willingly because I don't want to feel that
Yeah, I
uncomfortable.
feel like
but,
I'm like good.
but yeah, but I feel like that's the goal. That's that movie's goal, so they accomplished it. So yeah, that's a good movie.
Did you hear
Dude,
like
Descent did a good
the
job with it.
inspiration for that movie? It's like based off like a true story, like
What?
like somewhat.
Huh?
It was these. I think it was like in this. It was some
Like Blair Witch true story or like actual true story.
like they like built off like this old story of like in like I think it was the 1800s. Like this guy like had a giant family in a cave, and you could only get to the cave during like.
fuck?
It was like crazy shit, but they started like robbing people who were passing by on the road and like eating them. And like it was this big thing in like Scotland where they found this like cannibal.
I've been saying I
family
didn't
in a
fuck
cave.
with nature like that.
So you're saying they're like this family's like the Morlocks, like in the Time Machine. You see a
Look,
Time
I'll
Machine
try
where
to
there's like
find
the Morlocks are the people that are whatever.
Right. That's like the Morlocks.
Fucking fuck.
I mean, like yeah, like that movie,
what
The
the
Hills Have
fuck's
Eyes.
Oh, that shit's wild. as
Now I've
fuck.
never seen the original Hills Have Eyes, but the remake that was made in like I don't know the 2000s. or
That shit was
whatever.
fucked up.
That was really good.
It's
like,
really good. Is that a white
was-
trauma porn? You think?
Yeah, it's not black trauma porn.
No,
No,
because it's just like it's like some rednecks go through the a group of white people go through the desert,
yeah.
you know, and it's.
I mean,
And that being
technically
said,
it is.
was Dune a white saber movie? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
definitely
technically
was.
it is. It's just redneck trauma porn isn't a thing, but if it was, then that would be it. So yeah, I feel you.
All right. No, that shit was that was definitely one where like yeah, like I found myself yelling out of both like disgust and out of like sheer joy towards where you
like you're really
man,
rooting
you,
for that guy at the end. Like
like there's a lot. There's like
I do that at movies, but it's a stereotype.
yeah, but that's in your
for that.
But that's in your DNA. No, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Like, there you go.
I Saw the Devil.
Yelling at movies.
You know what? You know what? We tried to watch that movie.
Yeah.
And by tried, I mean we tried to watch it without spending additional money.
Yeah.
It was like a cost. I was like, I'm about to fall asleep, but man, I want to see it. Yeah.
If you like, motherfuckers getting revenge, like that shit's really good.
Yeah, and it's got and this is before Squid Games, but I want to say definitely at least one, but I want to say one or two of the actors from Squid Games. Yeah,
the guy that ended up being behind the mask is the good guy in that movie.
Yeah,
and the guy that's a good guy on Oh Boy is the bad guy in this movie. It's called I Saw the Devil. Okay. And it's really good. Basically,
they put a bunch of his movies on Netflix.
He was the bad guy in Old Boy too. When he really
no.
When he gets out, oh wait.
I mean, he kind of was. He was.
No,
but yeah.
I guess in a
anyway,
way.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But basically, the movie is like it's called I Saw the Devil, and basically, there's this rapist serial killer. He kidnaps and murders and rapes this guy's wife, and the guy's not the bad guy, but the good guy is this police officer, and fucking finds out who this man is, tracks him down, and nearly kills him the first time, but then leaves him all fucked up. But then he keeps coming back and keeps fucking him up. Like, finds this like way to like keep a tracker on him, and like it's really sick. Gotta check it out at least one time. I Saw the Devil.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
All right, word.
Nah, yeah, that is for sure on my list.
I Saw the
Devil. There's like this vlogger that my wife like watches, but I don't necessarily watch it, but I watch it with her, and she was talking about it. I feel like she gives pretty good reviews, and she was talking about it. So it's like you're probably like the third person now that has been like, oh yeah, you got something. Like, yeah, I definitely got to see that.